Hello, worst small UFO ever, tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM Long War with me, BlueAnkylo. In the last episode, we shot down a small scout, I believe, not even a fighter, and it has Sectopods, Muton elites on it. It's ridiculous. And I'm also out of, like, tactical sergeant and gunnery sergeant soldiers, so we have to take basically sergeants. Plus, I only have one mech because they're the ones currently being upgraded. So this is a bad situation. I decided we're going to bring along Lord Prey to help train these, not rookies, but mid-level soldiers. If I remember correctly, the cutoff point with Lord Prey's ability is Sergeant. Once you're above Sergeant, you need to have the other one to get any benefit from experience. So anyway, in the zone Scout is always useful and quite valuable, especially when you've got 20 mobility, so... You know, Lord Prey's biggest weakness is the fact that I let him get critically injured, like, twice. So, at least once, if not twice. Sorry about that. We've got one mech, so Shark out. You know, your job is to soak up some damage. Maybe run you right up close to the Sectopod and soak some heat for us, basically. That's the plan. We've got Medic Dylan, keeping us alive, hopefully. We've got John Smith, our assault with close combat and close encounters, most importantly. Actually changed my mind. Well, I keep wishy-washing on whether or not I want to have breaching ammo or alloy plating. Breaching ammo will help more against the Sectopod. Beam optics will probably help more against the elites, the Muton elites. I think we leave him as he is. Because Cookie Pulse here is our anti-Sectopod. Unfortunately, he doesn't have double tap. I'm pretty sure that's one more rank away, so we got a little bit to go. We do have a Rocketeer, of course, Sith Hamilton, heat warheads plus shredding and stuff. That's gonna help. And we've got a infantry, Cody Moduling. They may not be anti-mech specifically, but they do good DPS in general. And finally, Ielos, our lone wolf precision shot sniper. See if I remember all those things. You're slow enough to be left alone, so the lone wolf should probably proc. Anyway, this is an interesting mission because it should be.
We have visual on the mission.
You'd hope it would be easy, but
listen up.
It doesn't look like it's going to be.
We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation. The downed UFO is in a densely populated urban area.
Probably not gonna fast forward through this one because I expect there's probably two pods outside of the UFO and they're probably both horrible. So this should be fun. We're gonna want to move forward like super carefully here, and I don't like this starting location. If there, we've run into a group like right here before that's really bad luck, and I think I've seen them like just out of vision on this side too. So it depends on where they are. It could be really bad. Does Lord Prey? He does have battle scanners, so. If I put him into some sort of cover, some semblance of cover, I think the one on the left will activate, like, if we move at all. If they're to the right, at least we can battle scan them. Well, there's a pod. Alright, so, only one elite, but 4 berserkers. So, let's see. I can get close enough with Shark out to take one shot in close encounter mode and probably also flamethrower all the berserkers. That's good. We could also trip mine them, but we don't really have time, or proximity mine. I mean, I can put one in there. It'll definitely activate. It's just, it's not going to do enough damage. So what we're going to want to try then is to get a shredding rocket over there. I'm really hoping we get, well, trying to decide if I can use this wall as cover, or if the elite will just move out and flank kill somebody. I think he'll be able to move this far, which means anything along here is suicide. Because he could definitely kill you in one hit if you're flanked. Unless we're out of his range. But the point is the rocket's got to be fairly close. So the Rocketeer, Sith, you gotta give me a good rocket, buddy. Yeah, I know I gave you snapshot. I gave everybody snapshot. I hope... Yeah, snapshot. There you go. So, shred rocket. And this is pretty important. The closer this lands to the middle, the more damage it will do. And the better will be. So, come on, Sith. Come on, buddy. That's pretty good. I mean, it only did 5 and 4 damage. They'll all move a bit closer, which will actually make the flame... Oh, they split up! I didn't want them to split up. I wanted to be able to flamethrower them all. Now, I can only see 2 here. Where's the last one? Well, that's not so good. I don't even know where the third one or the fourth one would be. Trying to guess. Did he like jump in the truck? He must. No, he's not there. So where did he go? It's a mystery. The disappearing berserker. He can't have gotten very far. Well, I can put Shark out here. He could shoot that guy and flamethrower that direction just to... I mean, I wanted to flamethrower them all. I can try to lead that berserker over via the other team, but it gets really difficult. Suppose if you were flying, you'd be pretty safe. If everybody had Archangel armor, we could just fly. Oh, I'm worried that I'm gonna have to leave my sniper and my gunner exposed just to kill all these berserkers. And then the elite's going to be a problem. As well as probably the infantry, to be fair. Assault could get 2 shots. Who's got shock-absorbing armor? Not you. Not you. Not you. So none of these 3 have the close-range defense. I want to move my assault here. Oh, we can see the last guy. Okay, so he's just hiding around the corner. Okay. I'm gonna flamethrower them and hopefully get a whole bunch of close combats. Sharkout's got close combat. My assault's got close combat. I'm gonna put him right here. I would like to make sure I can hit all 3 with the flames. But I'd also like... I think I like my first shot to go on that guy. Yeah. So I want to make sure I can see over the wall. Okay. Neck. And then we're going to flame that way. We'll get a bunch of free reaction shots. This is a free close encounter shot. So don't worry about it. Almost killed him. That was a good solid hit. I'm really glad we got that shredder rocket in there. We get 1 close combat here. This should finish him, actually, if we hit. No problem. That berserker got totally demolished.
Target down.
Alright, and then we flame here. I think... Yeah, it will... It manages to bleed over to get the guy behind him. It'll probably light the ice cream truck or whatever truck on fire. Which is hopefully okay if I don't... Well, the assault's not that safe. Hopefully we can kill a couple of these guys on close combat here. Alright. 1 shot. Dead. 2 shot dead. Not bad. Not bad. Actually, we're totally good because John Smith can use his close encounter shot. Probably kill it right here. Alright, I think that was very well handled. We found them with the scout, shredded with the rocket, and then picked them off with close combat on our mech and assault. And also a good old flamethrower never hurts. Furthermore, we could probably mind fray him. That might be the safest way to deal with this. I can get everybody into cover now. I actually can pull most of the team back, except for Sith. Because I've only used 1 action for our scout and our assault, technically. So much stuff has been done, and we actually have only used 2 turns fully. Does anyone else have psionics other than our assaults? No. So we could take 73% chance to mostly disable the elite. I think we take the chance. It's going to be able to move and take a shot anyway. I don't think we can really pull back very far. And I don't want to risk moving too far left or right because there's going to be another pod. So that was really nice. Maybe a little bit lucky there. Because we know there's a Sectopod somewhere. And, you know, it could be hiding right here. Could be hiding right over here. It could turn out to be a monster Sectopod. We're really not in a good position, so... Alright, let's put... Our sniper... Does not get low profile this time. So we're going to put our sniper back here. Can move and shoot around the corner.
Running.
Yep. Let's put our gunner... I mean, I could move you up here into full cover, but it's a bit dangerous. I mean, the elite will almost certainly shoot at someone who's in half cover if he can see them. So I can actually put you there and you probably won't have any chance of getting shot. Yeah, let's not be risky. Let's just keep most of our team further back. You're actually going to hunker here, which should keep you pretty safe. Cody, got to keep our infantry going strong. Probably going to just pop a smoke grenade. We've got 2. This is half of the danger, so I mean, it'll just throw a grenade. It'll try to throw a grenade. You know what? I'm okay with you moving over here. You actually can see it, so you can take a really weak shot. I think I'll actually put you on Overwatch instead. 2 shots at 40% just aren't that great. But we'll be in smoke. He's mine frayed, so he shouldn't be able to throw a grenade very far unless he moves. So we got dense smoke 40% plus half cover at the very minimum. I think the chances of him hitting anybody are pretty slim. And even to throw a grenade, he has to move closer. He just hunkered down. Well, that has its perks and its advantages and its disadvantages. Pros and cons. We got lots of rockets. Did I bring an engineer this time? No engineer this time. Yeah, he's really hard to hit right now. Okay, so we're gonna have to destroy his cover if we want to kill him. Which means I basically have to spend a rocket here. I should be able to blow it up though. Unless I get a really nasty scatter. I'm pretty sure that cover is destructible. You never know for sure. This wall could turn out to be indestructible, and this is just a waste of a rocket. Also, because... Yeah, okay. Because I just used a shredder rocket, there's kind of a bug I've been told, and I've seen it a couple times, where using a normal rocket after a scatter rocket, or a shredder rocket, doesn't work. And I think all you have to do is exit the menu and then reload the game. I don't think you have to completely exit the game. You just have to reload that save, basically. So let's sort of test it out here. If this does, like, seriously 0 damage to him, unless it arcs over to here or something, it should do, like, maybe not 9, but, you know, at least 5 or 6. Alright, come on, rocket.
Bringing the pain.
And I've seen a lot of rockets do, like, 0 and 1 damage when they should have been doing it. Did it say shot blocked? I didn't see that. Well, we ended up wasting a rocket anyway. That's great. Alright, the next chance is to flush him, I guess. I haven't had great success with flush in the past, but maybe. Maybe he'll move somewhere good. Looks like he just moved out of line of sight, so it's kind of moot. Alright, everyone else can just Overwatch. I'm not happy, but this is all we get. At least he's only in half cover this time. He should still be mine frayed, I believe. Maybe he's running away now. It's not really what I wanted.
Clack, clack. Back in.
I don't really want to chase him. Let's just hold off.
Scanning.
I'm still scared of activating the Sectopod. I'd like to kill this guy first. He keeps dancing around. Probably no longer mine frayed, give or take. Yeah, this building got blown to smithereens pretty well. Rockets are too difficult. Actually, Lord Prey, you may as well take full cover. Seeing as that wall is gone and you were just standing out in the open, that was good. At least I noticed before we got killed. Come on, Muton. Alright, come on, Overwatches. This is what we're waiting for. Alright, we're 0 for 2. That's disappointing. Come on, number 3. Sith. Alright, 7 damage. That's a good start. Next. Alright, here's 3 more. So we're, what, 1 for 6? Well, 2 for 6. Okay, we almost got him. Anybody else? 1 more? Even just 1 little damage? 2 damage, I guess? Yeah, advanced fire control. No Overwatch penalty. Alright, that worked. So now...
I'm ready.
I'm not going to worry about that meld. We know there's a Sectopod.
Let's rock. We're green to go.
Everybody reloaded. And we're good. That was our last shot too, because he wasn't going to be close enough for the shotgun. So we killed him in 7 shots. Well, a lot of misses, but... Okay, good deal. Now, there will be 2 outsiders in there, and a Sectopod plus friends somewhere. No idea. Peek around this way a little bit. Probably should be peeking with the mech. Mech is the most durable of all the team. I've heard, like, in the forums and on the wiki and stuff, some people seem to find the mechs really fragile. I've not encountered that problem myself. I find them much easier to keep alive than the rest of the squad, basically. I don't know if that's just me or what, but some people find them really not worth it because they're not much better offensively than other troops, but they think they die quickly and then you just lose out on all the resources. But I'm not finding it myself. I may have some preferences to certain types of mechs, but I feel any of them are a decent addition to the team, just for the chance to soak some damage.
That's affirmative.
I mean, you can see, right? Aegis armor on a sergeant gives you like 10 to 12 HP kind of on average. That's not a lot. And you could be killed in a single hit if you get unlucky. Mechs basically by default have 25-ish at tier 2. They'll have more at tier 3. So they could generally take at least 2 hits.
Stepping off.
Generally.
Already there.
Scanning.
So if I don't find a Sectopod in the bottom right corner, I think I'll deal with the outsiders, which is the command pod. Yeah, they're the closest. And that will draw the Sectopod to us, which, I mean, if it's not right over here, because the map ends pretty quick, that means the Sectopod might be back here, somewhere on the far edge of the map, and then we can just wait somewhere relatively secure for it to come to us. And we're gonna speed this up a little bit. Might activate it. Yeah, we activated the outsiders right away, good. Just to save me some time. You know, guys. It's not the smartest play, we could have very carefully moved around, but seeing as I'm recording this one in one batch, I didn't want to spend all day, basically.
On the move.
Could have gotten into position for a flamethrower, maybe. I just feel like leaving a proximity mine over here. Overwatch might have been an equally good choice, but
Mine in position. Watch your step.
I think it landed on his head. Did it land on his head? It kind of looks like it's on his shoulder. Oh well, I'm pretty sure that'll work if he moves. Am I gonna leave my scout there? Probably not. Let's move our scout somewhere a bit better. So, nobody can see anything right now. They'll have to move to shoot us if they want to shoot us. You can put Cody here. This is pretty safe. And he gets a shot. 48, 48. Might be able to get hollow targeting. I don't know. Sniper can't see, of course. Our sniper is also not very mobile. This will be safe enough for now. Still, you don't have... you actually can't see them. You don't have low profiles, so it's not as advantageous. Not as safe as you might prefer. This should be... Wish I knew where the other Sectopod was. Let's move up to here. I'll probably dash, but I just want to make sure that didn't activate anything, and then it's less of a gamble to move in here. Alright, looks good. Next turn we'll be ready there. We want to keep Sith somewhere safe and with a decent field of view so that he can shred the Sectopod. And Dylan needs to catch up with the rest of the team.
Double time.
And Cookie Pulse, kind of similar to our Rocketeer, just needs to stay somewhere with a good line of fire. Assuming the Sectopod comes from that side, which, you know, I have no idea. So there is no extra shots. We'll just take the 48, I guess. And you miss. That's okay. Oh, there it is! So we got just drones and I think it's just a normal Sectopod. Oh, you didn't... I shouldn't have left Cody there. That's dumb. He would have moved if I hadn't left someone in vision. I didn't think Cody was going to be able to see both of them, to be honest. Nor did I expect the sniper to be in vision, because the sniper can't see either of them, but somehow this guy could see our sniper. Isn't that ridiculous? Also, we didn't make it to the meld in time. Go figure. Go fish. Alright, Sectopod's over there. It's coming. What do we do? This guy is standing actually in a relatively easy to flank spot. Prey should get a flank shot from here easy. 97, take it! Almost got him. Probably gonna move Ielos. This is not safe. The drone he can see is out of range of a Gatling gun. Interesting vision. Can't see either of them from here. Scatter Blaster. I could move you in for close encounter, but he'll still be in full cover at that position. I think we steady weapon with Sith for a really good rocket next turn. Cookie Pulse, I think really just advanced fire control. You'll probably just kill a drone, but your Overwatch should kill a drone at least. Cody's gonna have to move. I could move people. I can move him up to here, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I wanted to move Ielos, so I have no idea if he could have a shot from here, but we could try. It really depends on what happens. Probably has a better shot from here, but less cover. It's kind of just a trade-off. I'll give him the full cover, yes, maybe have vision, you never know, or line of sight. Dylan, I think I might switch spots and put our infantry here. And then we can have Dylan on this side, maybe take a random shot, you never know. Overwatch. The outsiders are no pushovers, but I'm more concerned about the Sectopod, obviously. We could run and gun here and finish one guy off pretty easily. I think it's, with a scatter blaster from up close, it's basically 100%.
I feel, Commander.
So yeah, all we need to do to wrap this up is to kill one
Affirmative.
And then run and gun the other somewhere, hopefully safe from the Sectopod. There you go. This should be more than enough. Well, it wasn't a crit, surprisingly, but definitely killed him.
Hostile removed from play.
And then we know the last one is like right here. I can't select it. So if I move to like here on a running gun, we should be safe from the Sectopod. And I mean, if you can't kill one outsider from point blank with a scatter blaster, I don't know what I'm going to do about you. 90% crit. Well, if you don't crit, you might die. Looks like you're okay. In fact, you didn't crit, but you still killed it. That was probably really close there, actually. Have these not activated? It didn't look like they actually activated there. Well, that's interesting. I can shred it. If I aim up a little bit here, this will activate them. Probably kill the drones. Yep, do it.
Going hot.
I thought they were already activated, but I could have waited, but I saw a good rocket and I took advantage of it. So he gets Overwatch. She's still out of vision, so it's fine. We can prepare. So, where do we want people? I expect he's going to come in through this way. I think that's very likely. So we're going to move Ilos a little bit over. Hopefully he's got vision through there. Now, John Smith is not going to be very helpful against a Sectopod, so we're just going to pull him sort of out of the way. Scatter Blaster is not going to do much damage. We've got Lord Prey. I could throw a battle scanner over there, but I don't need to for any good reason. I want Cody over here. And I want... Well, I think Cookie Pulse will have a better shot from here if he does have a shot. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in the way. This is a tough one. It's a tough call to make. I don't know for sure. Could probably leave a proximity mine in his way. Assuming I can throw it far enough or toss it. I don't think that's actually far enough. Overwatch it is. For the most part, I just want to keep Dylan safe. So you can do some heals. So this will do.
On Overwatch.
Alright, Sectopod, what you got, buddy? The worst case would be it ran away, or stayed still. Because it wastes our shredding. Now we toss a battle scanner to figure out what's going on. Hopefully this sees it. I don't know for sure, but... I never know for sure where the battle scanners are going to go. I think we'll make sure the line goes all the way to there at least, so... The little bounce hopefully works. Alright, we definitely found it. Can my sniper hit it at the very least? No. So it's just standing still. Actually, it could be doing one of its AoE fires. I don't know how long of a range it has on those. We don't have very good line of sight. The vision is pretty bad. I guess Cody did take some damage. I could probably heal him up now that I think about it. Kind of forgot about that. Sorry, Cody. Here you go, buddy.
This? Oh, it's gonna hurt.
It's not gonna hurt. We're just spraying magic goo on you. What's to worry about? Do you have lock and load yet? You do not. Just Overwatch. Might as well just Overwatch.
Roger. I've got my eyes on
Overwatch. Got it covered.
Come on. Come to Old Blue. I wonder if it's stuck. It's possible it's just stuck and it can't actually get closer. That would be kind of annoying, actually. I want to see if I have a line of sight from here. Nope. What if we have line of sight from here? There you go. So we can get a shot with the sniper, assuming someone can see it. That's great. I wonder if the gunner has line of sight from, like, here then. Maybe.
Yes, sir.
No. Too much to ask for. Not sure how I'm gonna deal with this.
Affirmative, Commander. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Rock and roll!
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Oh, this is my gunner. I put my rockets over there. Oh, that was a mistake. Dang it. I had my soldiers mixed up. He can. I could probably move him there and shoot next turn, but he can probably shoot back. Is more what I'm worried about. There's just not a lot of good spots here.
Got it.
This is a nasty, nasty area for long-range fighting. Yeah, he's stuck. He can't move. Alright. Probably toss in my rocket, though. Maybe. I'm gonna move Lord Prey in there. Yeah, so you can definitely be seen from there. Sniper can shoot. I mean, we could very, very slowly kill him from long range. Actually, okay, that was pretty good. That wasn't even a precision shot. That was just a normal shot.
Okay.
This actually worked. I moved the Rocketeer out of the way, and we've got a Cookie Pulse shot. Okay, well, this will work just fine. Here I was worried that I couldn't get a good line of sight, and no problem. I could leave Lord Prey there, or I could pull him out of vision, and then just spam it next turn. Okay. I think we've got this one sorted. I don't really like using semi-exploits like this. Oh, and it did finally come down. Alright. I was thinking it was just going to stay there and we could just slowly kill it. Or kill it in the next turn, but it did finally decide to come over. I sure hope everyone is safe. Half cover for the Rocketeer, not so good. But he got lucky. I didn't really even mean to leave the Rocketeer there. I just wanted him out of the way for the gunner. Anyway, I think we'll be able to kill him. Let's see, sniper. How did we even get a crit with a normal shot last time? I thought normally it's 0%. Precision is still 0%. I have no idea how I got a crit. It's a mystery. Is this actually mystery? That would be the best if this sniper's name is Mystery. Oh, it's Aiellos. Sorry. Sorry, Aiellos. Now, if you could kill this Cookie Pulse, this would be the best. That's good enough. I'll accept it. And the final kill... You should be able to do 1 damage, Sith. Here you go, buddy. There you go. You took a shot at you, missed, and then you got your revenge. Alright.
Nailed it, Commander.
Well, that was one of the more interesting small shot downs I think we've had in ages. So I'm okay with saying that was one episode, because I think that was pretty good. I had some good thinking on that one.
It truly inspires confidence when our troops come back unharmed, Commander.
Ah,
Just
double
hope
tap.
we can acquire more of MELD during future operations.
If I'd given him covering fire, I might have taken it already. Because gunners get advanced fire control from an item, so they don't lose their aim. Plus they get Sentinel, I think, at Master, isn't it? Let me check. Yeah, the resources aren't that great, but don't they get the ability to take it anyway? Yeah, Sentinel. So I could have a gunner that every time they shoot, because they can't move and shoot anyway, automatically enters Overwatch and gets 2 shots on Overwatch if the enemies move. No crits, but no accuracy penalties. Is that better than a double tap? Double taps are like burst DPS. You can only do it every second turn and then you get really good damage. Rapid fire is like... It's more like consistent DPS because you can do it every turn, but it's a little bit lower than... It's less burst. It's less bursty because this one's like, you know, 2 good chances to hit every 2 turns. This one's 2 weaker chances to hit every turn. And then Ready for Anything is like 1 good chance per turn, plus possibly 2 good chances to hit as well. It's up to 3 per turn. It could be 3 shots every single turn until you run out of ammo, is what I mean. Like, effectively, the most DPS would come from Ready for Anything, take a shot, hit 2 more times on Overwatch. But I think I would save it for a gunner that has covering fire. Because, for instance, if you can see a Sectopod, you shoot it, it's probably not going to move. It's probably just going to shoot you back, unless you're in that squad sight range, which you can't guarantee. And I mean, I do like Sentinel probably better than the other Master Sergeant perks. I mean, bring them on. We don't get a lot of crits with these. Yeah, I think a Ready for Anything build would be pretty viable if you really build for it. But Cookie Pulse, I think, basically, almost entirely because I gave you Flush rather than Covering Fire. I know Covering Fire isn't that good, but I'm not going to specifically force you to Overwatch. We're going to probably stick with Double Tap. If I ever had a gunner that had, like, maxed accuracy, I might give him Rapid Fire. But, I don't know. I just like Double Tap. I think it's solid. Okay, well that was quite a long battle.
In the armory.
Let's just see how many days we can go by. We're really short on, we've got enough people to do an important mission if we need to. But if you look at Gunnery Sergeant and less, we're really low on soldiers, all the way down to Sergeant. And then sure, there's lots of Sergeants and Corporals, but everything from here up, man, there's only just a couple left here and there. So, we've had a lot of missions is what I'm trying to say.
In the armory.
So I'd like to get a week to go by or so. Yes, Jazzy! Jazz Hands has successfully become more psionic. And it could be that some of these fatigued people need psionic training and they're just always fatigued, so I might not throw anybody in right away. Unless someone's got really great willpower. 50 is not that great. Oh, Daniel Garcia. Man, I forgot how bad your will was. That's horrible. Rish von Trapp. I might have been considering making a second Guardian, but I think, I don't think I'm going to after all. If I was to make a second mech of any kind, I'd probably make a second Shogun, to be honest. Light 'em up, heat ammo is just... I love it.
Contact detected.
Well, if we could get lucky, we'll give it a shot. I think we got unlucky last time, and we really took a ton of damage really fast.
Defense.
Approaching target now.
Come on. There we go. Good hit. Good hit. Hit. Keep hitting it. Yes! See? I think that lasted a lot longer without us taking all that much damage. We started to take a lot quick at the end there, but I think that's more how the matchup is supposed to work between EMP Firestorm and Overseer. Because the first one, we just took so much damage right away. Oh, good. Alright, we're going to save this for next episode. It's kind of like a medium. I think it is a medium. And, you know, Ethereals, Elites, Sectopods. There's nothing easy except for a couple drones. So, we're not going to be taking... I don't think I even have the rookies for it.
In the armory.
We're just going to take Master Sergeants, even though they can't get experience. I wish Sandless was ready, but sorry, buddy. We're going to have to take one of your other infantry buddies. And we'll load it up. Only one mech, but I think we'll be okay. Alright, well that's really promising. So we had I found fun, shot down small, and then we managed to shoot down the Overseer, which we need to finish the game. Yeah guys, let's do it. See you guys next time, hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.